welcome back to my YouTube channel. Say hi, Lovelace.
Hi.
That's my roommate, Lovelace. We went through basic together. We've gone through the whole thing. She was in my bay. She was in first platoon, so we didn't spend as much time together as we probably could have. But we did live together, so that counts for something. And then we've done AIT together. I've got 3 weeks left. She's got 5, so she's got a few more weeks than I do here. That's it. Like, we've done everything together. This video is going to be about day 0 at basic, when the shark attacks happen, when you actually transition from reception to basic training. They literally ship you there on buses like cattle, and it's chaotic. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So our room is a little messy. It's in the process of being cleaned. Ignore that. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about the transition from reception to basic training. We left Monday morning after getting our entire round of shots. Everything was backed up. So we did our shots instead of during like the weekend while we were at reception. We did it Monday morning. We were good and stiff, and our arms hurt really bad when we got shipped out. But so Monday morning, they kind of like separated us. We were in like our platoons at reception. They gave us like different color like pieces of tape that we put on our luggage, and like we had to remember like that's what color our stuff was in. We fought into the bus. They had separated guys and girls, but it really didn't tell who was with who. Like, you were just, guys and girls were separated and piled onto buses. When we got on the bus, like, we were literally filed on like cattle. When we got on the bus, we had our laundry bags. Do you have your laundry bag handy? So they made us put our laundry bag. This thing is full, like just loaded down, on our laps in the bus. We had to put our faces in the bus so we couldn't see like where we were going or like anything. I don't even know how long the ride was. I had so much anxiety, and I was just absolutely clueless. So we get to the barracks, and the shit show starts. There's nothing but screaming, telling us to get off the bus. We're not fast enough. A girl in my platoon, you were Kat, she fell. She fell getting out of the bus. People were just like stomping over her. It was absolutely crazy. The shark attacks started. I didn't get a shark attack. Did you get a shark attack?
I didn't hear a shark attack.
Vandre got a shark attack.
Hey, what?
Vandre got a shark attack. Like, he had like 5 people screaming at him. Yeah. I didn't have one. I watched like 2 people get like 2 or 3, or like 3 or 4, my bad. 3 or 4 drill sergeants on them, just screaming, yelling. You can't freak out on it. Like, you just have to like stand there and take it. But we were just, huh?
Stay calm.
Yeah, stay calm. Stay calm. Just take it and run to the pit. I just try to avoid. I try to stay off the radar. I just ran to the pit with my busted feet all ready. The pit is a horrific thing, and if you're going to Fort Jackson, you're gonna find out about it. But it's a tire pit that you do your PT in, and they're like chunks of recycled tire. Man, it's really painful. It actually, I think that's one of the things I hate most about basic, and I even have it at AIT. I can't get away from the shit. You do your PT in it, you lay in it. It like feels like you're laying in glass. The tire pit really sucks. We filed in to the pit. They had like tape across the pit, so we had to like line up on the tape, and everyone's just standing next to each other. No one knows who anybody is. You're just like, they're yelling at you. You're supposed to know, like, your first sergeant starts talking to you. You have no idea who he is. Like, I didn't even recognize him for like 3 weeks. The drill sergeants are obviously standing out, but you're supposed to remember who they are, what their names are, and what their ranks are. Not really ranks, but like who's like the senior drill sergeant per platoon. And no, it took me like 3 days to realize who my actual drill sergeants were. But they're just like walking around. If you're moving, they're screaming at you. They dropped us. We had to do push-ups in the pit, like laying over our laundry bags because they're on the ground. We didn't have to do like the over the head thing yet, but it was absolute chaos. Like, you don't know who to listen to because everyone's yelling at you, but you can't like react, and you can't look. They're telling you how to position to be at attention. There's all that stuff, and you can't look to adjust yourself. Like, you just have to like eyes forward, this is what I live with. This is what I've lived with. But anyway, it was just absolutely chaotic. Then they like told us to break. I don't really remember. I don't remember a lot of it because it was just like so much going on. But I was white. Our color was white. My tape was white, so I had to go like where white tape was. And I don't remember if they were like, second platoon, go over here. I don't remember that. But so I go over to where second platoon is with my laundry bag, and we are like, you're standing there and like you're basically running in place, and they tell you to like put your laundry bag over your head and you had to hold it for however long, and you had to like throw it on the ground and you had to pick it back up, and like this is all like you have to like move like this fast. And your laundry bag's heavy as balls, so be sure that when you pack your laundry bag of your personal stuff, you shove as much shit as you can in your duffel bag. Like you want as minimal in your personal bag, laundry bag, as you can, because that shit gets heavy real fast. I don't care how strong you think you are. Standing like this for like minutes is not a long time when you're holding 20 plus pounds over your head. Gets real heavy, real quick. Isn't that right, Lovelace?
Yes.
Yes. So we did this a lot, and we had to do a lot of push-ups, and this like lasted for like 45 minutes of just nothing but holding your weight up or holding those bags up. And you got people who can't hold their stuff up, so they're like propping their bag on your bag, and you're just like steadily like you're holding it on your head at some point. It's like it's absolutely retarded. Then you're timed. You have to go get your duffel bag, and they're just in a pile of duffel bags behind the breezeway, which you have like, you wrote your name on a piece of paper and it's like in the side of your duffel bag, and it's color coded, so they're all color coded, but you have to go find your bag, and you've got like 45 seconds to like fight everybody off your bag. And if you went to the wrong platoon during the break off, you got hella smoked, so you want to make sure that you're paying attention to where they tell you to go. But yeah, once you get your duffel bag, you get back under the breezeway, and they made us go, like, we had to separate in a circle under each platoon side of the breezeway, and we had to dump our shit. We dumped all of our shit. You dump your personal bag, you dump your duffel bag, and what they did, they, what's it called when they did that? When we broke down our bags?
A layout?
Yeah, we had to do a layout. I don't know why I went retarded on that one, but you have to do a layout so they can make sure that you have all the proper gear that you need. So you have your 3 PT short sleeves, your 3 pairs of shorts, your 2 long sleeves, the list goes on and on. Just make sure that you have all the appropriate equipment, because now is the time to go get it if you don't have it. Some people lost at reception, some people weren't issued properly, just shit like that. You dump your personal bag, because they need to know everything that you have. So like your phone, your chargers, your civilian clothes, your shoes, like all that shit's gonna get dumped. And they'll tell you what you can keep and what you can't keep. So I mean, it's just listen to what they say and don't ask stupid questions. You know that whole saying, there's no such thing as a stupid question? In the military there is, and they will tell you that it was a dumb ass question. So keep your head up, keep your mouth shut, just do what they tell you to do. Once we got all of our duffel bag and personal bag all sorted out, we did get to take it upstairs into our specific bays. There were 2 female bays. My bay had 22 females. 11 girls were in 2nd platoon, 11 girls were in 1st platoon, and then 3rd and 4th had their platoon across, because like our building was shaped like a V. And so like we were on this side and 3rd and 4th was on this side. There was like 20 something girls in 3rd and 4th platoon. I didn't really pay attention to them. Honestly, I didn't talk to 3rd and 4th platoon. I lived with 1st platoon, and then the girls in my 2nd platoon were the people that I hung out with. So we basically just put our stuff down. We found out what bunk was going to be ours. You're not supposed to change bunks. And I don't even think they actually like wrote that shit down. Like, if you moved, you could have moved. I don't think anyone would have even known, but whatever. We kind of stayed where we were supposed to stay. I was on the bottom bunk. I'm shorter, so it's fine. So I could sit up and I wouldn't hit my head. I didn't want to be on the top bunk. You really don't want to be on the top bunk. Because if you forget that you're on the top bunk and you try to go pee at 3 o'clock in the morning, the ground's not there. So be careful with that. Fight, throw a bow for, just kidding, don't do that. But try to get a bottom bunk. after we got our bunks aligned, we went back downstairs and we were taught how to eat an MRE. And this is the rest of the day. We got yelled at a lot and it was really chaotic because we obviously didn't know where we were supposed to be or what we were supposed to do. We just kind of did. But we did a lot of our tutorials, like how to function at basic. So we went down and we learned how to eat MREs. We were taught how to heat them, but we weren't allowed to heat them for a couple of weeks. Cold MREs are disgusting. If you heat them up, they're like okay, but cold ones are gross. And some people chose to eat them like that, like the whole cycle, and I don't understand how. My first MRE was the Asian beef strips with vegetables, and you get this like package of rice, and then you get like a dessert and like some other like little snack things. So like the MREs aren't horrible. The entrees are not the best.
Everybody ate the MREs for the snacks.
Yeah, you eat the MREs for the snacks. Like the cakes in there are like bricks, but they're the bomb. Yeah, my Asian beef strips was like dog food. It is like if you have canned dog food, that's equivalent to what I ate. I don't remember what other really tutorials we did. I know we went back upstairs and we learned how to ranger roll. Throw me a ranger rolled shirt.
Huh?
You have a ranger rolled shirt?
Do we have a ranger? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're in here. The ranger roll. It's actually really convenient and I'm never gonna not pack this way again. She's gonna do it for you. She's gonna demonstrate. And dance. Boot up. Baby boot up. Ranger roll. Easy. We learned how to ranger roll. We learned how to properly fold our bed sheets. You have to do that every morning. As soon as you get up, if your bed is trashed, they will come through and demolish your stuff. If you leave your locker unlocked, all your shit's gonna be on the floor in the bay. Day 0, sorry, it was pretty hectic, but they also did a lot of teaching on how to like function there, so it wasn't like the worst day. We didn't get showers that night, which, I mean, you're in the Army. It's kind of gross, but you're in the Army, so there's gonna be days that you don't get to shower. So no, we didn't shower that night. We went to bed, which lights out is at 21, so lights out. I am telling y'all, I had the worst anxiety. I didn't sleep very well. I was afraid I was gonna like miss like waking up. I don't know. We didn't have to do fire guard the first night. We started our fire guard shifts day 1, I guess, technically, because this is day 0. No, day 0 is hectic and it's chaotic and you're gonna hate your life and you're gonna question why you're even there, but you're gonna get through it and it's gonna be fine.
Don't quit.
Don't quit.
It's gonna be harder if you quit, and they're gonna keep you there until they feel like sending you home. Yeah,
you don't get to just go home. Like, they will keep your asses there until they feel like they are ready to chapter you out or send you back to 120th. Like, it's retarded. The fastest way out of the Army, out of basic training, is to finish, and I swear by that. People who try to quit halfway through,
even people here too,
like even at AIT, like the fastest way out of the Army, honestly, is to just finish what you're doing, and that is through every step of the Army. I just repeated myself because I wasn't really planning on this part, but y'all, if I can do it, you can do it. So like, just stay strong, keep your head up. When you get through your day 0, when you get through your first 72 hours, when you get through basic, you're like, that was retarded and I was overreacting. Enjoy it. Like, this is a fresh step in your life. Start over. That's really all that I have. My next video is gonna be what red face is about. I'm telling you, AIT, I don't have time or Wi-Fi, so I'm trying to get these videos out. If you like my video and you like Lovelace, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe at the bottom of the page, and I will see you next time.